morning. How are we doing? How's things? Friday evening has arrived in the UK. It's a little bit brighter, I say a little bit brighter. Still looks quite dark in this room, and that's because, well, the sun isn't really shining, but it's not overly sort of like dark or anything outside. There are a few blue skies forming. So we brought the tea, the treasure of all teas, the Essex Tea, and the first sip is always the best. So what are we up to? Well, considering it's Friday, we're going to be doing the Essex Tea Fishing Society Fishing Planet. Nice little leisurely stream up until, I say, 9 o'clock. Maybe we can go a little bit longer. That was sort of like, we'll see how we go throughout the morning. But we are here providing a friendly face and a friendly voice from round about 6 a.m. BST. I say round about 6 a.m. BST because I have been late the last few times we've been streaming. And technically, I'm late by a few minutes this morning as well. So please accept my apologies. This old man is needing some sleep of late. He is. I feel quite tired and run down, but generally feel fine, just a bit tired, you know. Bit weird feeling. But anyway, we're here for a bit of fishing. Not quite sure what sort of fishing we're going to be doing, but we are here. Let's flip the game screen on, and then obviously want to hear myself back on playback, so that would be grand if we do. The first little sound check coming up right now. Anyway, we're here. Yeah, and I've come through quite crystal clear actually this morning, which is a good thing. Want to hear Fishing Planet as well in terms of its game noise. We'll put that in. And it's just coming through now. I understand why the sound on the game takes some time, because I didn't hear it until I pressed A. And I'm waiting for that just to move away. Obviously tries to tell me something, but we'll hear myself back on playback again. Now I understand why. There you go. And game sound as well. So we're all good. Sounds good. Game sounds good. Let's flick to Twitch on here as well. So then we're all literally ready to rock and roll. All checks all done and complete within the first few minutes, which is always a good thing. Cash. Accept some cash. Oh yeah, it's trying to sell me stuff. Daily catch missions, events. All the Fishing Planet anniversary stuff is still there. The daily catch. Where are we at the daily catch? Catch a trophy form of fish. Catch a common form of fish. Atlantic sorry. You catch fish using any soft bait at Rocky Lake. That's one. But we're not overly worried about doing that. Catch a common form of fish. And then the premium catches at Sandwich Baggersea. Catch a common form of Port Beagle. And then go to Sandwich Baggersea. We could do that with premium catch, can we? We could go sea fishing and then go to Sandwich Baggersea for some grass carp and catch a common roach as well. We could do that one. Not overly fantastic about that task. We'll generate that task. What would that be? European hag, Sandwich Baggersea, and Cylindrium. Do you know what? I don't even know if I want to go there. How are we doing in terms of time? I'll probably nearly run out of sea fishing, aren't I? Probably nearly am. Do we go there? The cost is travel cost is greatly reduced at the moment, as they all are really. I like the fact that it's raining everywhere. That's a good thing. Always wish we want to go to here, Lelyville. Dyno Pro, or DDO Pro is a team I've never been. I've been to Africa, Congo, but I've never been to Maki Lake. Never ever have I been there. No, interested to see what's there. Shiners, minnows. Oh, peacock bass. Gilded catfish. Do you know what? I've never been here, Oscar. Red-tailed barracuda. Red-eyed piranha. Really want to touch them, do you? You have your arm off. A ripsaw catfish. Preferred baits. Salmon catfish. Lots of them prefer Kura minnow. What sort of depth? Do you know what? I've never ever been, and because I've never ever been, I'm going. That's where I'm going. So I'm just looking at the baits. Right, we'll set up our rods then. We'll set up our rods. Silver. It's all catfish. Chicken liver. Centipedes, freshwater prawns. See, I haven't got any of all this, so we might as well. I haven't got any of these species, so Maku. Let's go. Inventory. Let's set up. I've had my arm twisted. Unequip. In fact, it didn't take much twisting, did it? I was like, yep, we'll go there because I've never been. It's always good to do that sort of stuff, actually. Experience somewhere you've never been. I don't need a cart rod. Just tempted to do a take one, that's the thing. Do a take one anyway, because I know this one's a bastard to set up. I won't dismantle it yet. I'll leave that fun as is as well. So 2 rods, 2 floats, 2 sinkers and 3 floats. That works, doesn't it? Cart rod that I don't need, and right. So let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at the templates that I've got on here. I should have a couple of bottom rods. That bottom rod and that one. Template equip. Warning. The setup could not because the sinker and shiners. Okay. Why could it not be set up? Sorry, excuse me. Wasn't paying attention. Obviously, I can set up this bottom rod. Let's set the others up while we're at it. It's assuming I can set that one up. We'll leave that one there. I know how to set up my float stuff. That's my Majesty. We can set that up as like my Majesty. Why did it say we couldn't set up this bottom rod? Bottom rod. Right. Sinker 7 ounce and shiners. Am I really out of shiners? That's... Okay, we're out of shiners apparently. Out of shiners. Well, we'll better sort that out, won't we? I'll be out of shiners. Definitely not out of shiners now. And then a sinker, which will be under Lewis, will it not? Or terminal tackle, will it? Sinker. It's a camouflage one, I think it is. Says obviously I've got that in my have I really not got the sinkers? Have I? Well, because I'm going to struggle, I'm going to buy one of each. I don't know why. I don't know why it's saying I'm out of sinkers actually. Was that plenty? There isn't one that I don't have. I suppose I don't have a 7 drop sinker, do I? It's after one of them. Fine for the sake of it now, you know that, don't you? I don't think it was a bullet one. A drop sinker might have been. So it means 17. Either way, it's not really going to make much difference, is it not? Oh, hang on, it's probably that one. Really, quite clearly, I don't have that one. I reckon that's which one it is. The sinker 7/8 inch, 8 ounce. That's what I reckon it is. So, in theory now, we have set up our rods. Well, we're setting up bottom rods. Some items are still missing a quit. The sinker 7 ounce. Oh, it's not. It's just missing around. Right. Anyway, let's go home then, and then let's choose our rod because we're looking for a bottom rod. We don't have that many, so it'll be the only one that's available to us. The heavy chaser. And then the reels. Naturally, we assume that we need a decent reel. The rod do 57 bucks. We'll do 57 then. Want a decent line at £41. What we got in here. £53 lure fluoro do me. I don't mind about that. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, what else do we need? We need definitely need a sinker, which I don't understand why. It says we don't have one in the thing, but we'll do one. Just look at all these shapes and whatever, and it says we don't have one. Weird. So I better find one. Might not find one here. Drop sinker is what we want. Why does it say we can't use a drop sinker? Yeah, 8 ounce. It has to be an 8 ounce, wouldn't it? Have to be an 8. And then what we're using, a fluoro leader 33. Fluoro leader 33. Have one of them. And then, what size hook should we go with? Because these are going to be quite big fish. Barbless, obviously, would be a good idea. 2.0. Should we go Barbless 2? I think we have. Oh, we do have Barbless 2. Or should we go Barbless 1 to start off with? Barbless 1 we'll start off with. Stick a bell on. And a Kuro. We've already learned that Kuros are going to be the way to go with here. I already saw that the bait on these. How many of these do we have for Kuros? We might need to buy some more. We only got 3. Okay. Stick it out here. What sort of size have I got here as well? 6. Barbless 4. Okay. That might be a bit too big, a bit ambitious maybe. I don't know. Might not be. Well, the cap and hooks. They're more for the Congo, aren't they? Cap and hooks. Having said that, we are in Africa. I would always go for them for the Congo stuff. So what's the smallest size cap hook? Should we go with 7? Try one on a 7. Really go looking for the decent sort of sized fish. Right. In terms of float rods, I think we should up our game a little bit to at least 1.0. Put the Curo minnow on that, and then we've got to put another rod in. So let's find some more rods. Rods. I wonder if we've got any Curo minnow here. Just out of interest. No, we don't. Right. Definitely going to sell. Having said that, look, we have got all these. Should we put these in? We'll move these. Just in case. We need them. Right, home. We're definitely going to need a new rod. Definitely going to need some rods. Cameron, how you doing, buddy? What are you fishing for? Sorry, buddy. I didn't see your message. I am going to Maki River. So, whatever they've got over there, really. I've never been. I've just unlocked it. So I thought we'd go fishing there. But sorry I didn't see your message for a minute. I need to bring YouTube in front of me, didn't I? Really in front of me. I'm building rods at the moment, so get myself ready to go. It was a case of one of those things that just sort of went, oh, I thought we'll go there. It wasn't a deliberate sort of thing. Oh, we're bringing the Majesty out. Oh, hang on, we've got our equator rod as well, haven't we? That might be a good idea. Here, that's probably going to be a great idea, actually. I'm not sure of the equator. But now we need the big guns, if you like. Decent sort of amount of line. So we're looking for £53. Oh, the fluoro. Nice, too strong. Right, we'll go here then. Go £53. That'll do me. Float. We need a float. Decent float, but a Wagner heavy, I think. Do we need? I'm trying to think. Do we need? I'm gonna go 2. Or should we go Barbarous 4? I'm gonna go 2. Otherwise, it gets too big, doesn't it? We'll put some blood on there on this one. That's just because I think piranha and whatever, they all like that sort of thing. So we'll look at the piranha as well. So thank you for coming in. That's another rod set up. And then if we chuck a... What's the reels? I'm at home and I should be at home. That's what we want. The Majesty, we're going to chuck this rod out. We do like our Majesty rods. We do. What's the heaviest sort of one there? Mega tank then it is. Obviously we look at something that can do the mega tank, which is £42. Cut the line. Oh, this is too strong. Well, what's the mega tank then? If 42 is too strong, what the? Alright, we'll do a £35 test then. That was just too strong. Why is it too strong? Why is it coming up too strong? I'll pay £4. Okay, that makes sense. Reel's a bit naff. What reel? Have we got a reel on here? What reels have we got, Faith? Did I break a reel? Did I break a reel at some stage? I wonder if I did. Let's go to a shop and let's buy a new reel. Because that's just not going to hack it anyway. New reel needed. Something a bit meaty. What we got right at the end of our what we got unlocked, I think. That's quite the reel, that one actually. 53 Silver Star or the XL 65. Go to the top of our tether. That's in our home storage. And then we should have something more than capable now in the reels in the home. I don't know why these didn't come up. How annoying. Just bought a new reel, we didn't need to. But I'm going to use it anyway because we bought it. Let's change to what we do have. So we should be able to do the £50 line now. No problem. £53. Cut. And then we'll go to a heavy Wagner as well. We'll go with What size hook? Okay, what size hook do we go? Barbless. Stick the one, and then what do we go with? Akira. We go with Akira as well, and then we catfish, silverfish. Maybe we won't go with Akira. Did see chicken liver though. I did see chicken liver, so we'll do that. So we've got all rods set up. I don't know if we've got that one set up, but no spin on a 1.0. Might be interested in that sort of side of things. Everything's all set up for a bit of fun. The only thing we need to do is go and buy some more of those Curio minnows, even baits. I don't know what level they would be. I assume they would be at level 50 odd. Level 58. Oh, God. Okay. Naturally, I was assuming that we'd be able to buy them. We can't. But I think piranha are quite... Normal minnows are fine. Shiners are absolutely fine as well. So it's not like we've got a problem. Let's... I'll tell you what, let's leave that one on there. And we'll go with shiners as the rest. Where's our shiners? We'll leave that there. And we'll leave as is. So I think we're ready to go. As I said, we've never been. So let's go with the exploring. We'll pull the mission up. Again, never been. So one would assume there is a mission. Maybe it is Mako. There. There's a mission. Track that mission. Should we track that mission? Let's track it. And then let's go. Basic license. Yeah. How much do they want for a basic license then? Or an advanced license even. So 10,000. So we've got to make, what, 16,000 up to make it profitable? We're off to Peru. That's where we're off. Peru. Never been in the game. So why not? Why not? Let's take a look at it. I don't know where's a good place to fish. Obviously, they're from the quay. Most places from the quay are usually all right to fish. It looks like an open lake. There. I'm going to fish from here, just intrigued. Then I might look at the quay. Some huts are here. I don't know if any of these huts have any bait or anything. Sometimes certain places have bait, don't they? Would it let me climb up? It would not. It would not let me climb up. Okay. Well, no baits here. I'm new to this area, so I figured we'd come down here and have a little look and set ourselves up on this little jut-out key sort of thing. We can see, can't we? Right. It's good to see other people are here. We'll stick our thing right on the edge. And as I said, we're going to chuck, I don't even know if this might be too big, 7 home. Looks a bit excessive, doesn't it? But we're going to go for it. Just because I know you can get some really, really big fish in the Congo, so I wonder if I was kind of figuring the same sort of thing, but maybe I think I've overestimated that one, I think, a little bit. Just a little bit. So we'll go with our heavy chaser. Not going to go 7-0. I think maybe we're massively overestimated. Actually, no, I've never been here. That's the thing. So, Barbarous 2. It's never caused a problem, has it? There we go as well. Shut some rods out. See how we get on. What's the best time of day as well? It's not terrible, is it? Let's just fast forward it here as well. Oh, bit of rain. Bit of rain. Partial to a bit of rain at the moment. Put that in there. Put our equator out. Bit of blood. Chuck that out there. Put that in that holder. And then we'll get the majesty out as well. We'll get the majesty out. We've got our first fish on the shiner, 2. What we got? What we got? Flat whiskered catfish. Okay. There we go. It's our first fish. We'll take it. Check this out. Right out there. Let that land. There. And then we'll get our next rod out. As I say, I don't know how fast the river is flowing. Put the chicken liver out as well. Got a bite on this one. We've got a bite on the other sinker as well. So that will get both. The trophy catfish. Nice. Some good fish already. Where we're at. And one with catfish as well. Then we get our other rod. See that over there, a bit over there. Then we're all set up. Decent fish, hopefully, on this one. That'll do. That'll do. Don't mind the rain as well. I actually quite like the rain. Oh, a unique. We'll take that. Unique flat-whiskered catfish. And what we'll do is we'll mark that. Marking zone. Select. So it's there. I'm just going to go to a little pocket of what I think might be deep water here. We shall see. No deeper than where we were. No deeper at all. So all the rods are out. Let's see how we get on. All rods hopefully out where they should be, or to start off with. Like I say, we've never been here. I think this one might be more about exploring this lake. Sort of if we can consult the god of all fishing games, Soper Dave. He might be able to give us a couple of tips as well along the way. I'm sure that's possible. Not sure if there's a fish on rod 2. I think there might be, yeah. Kind of knew that was going to go. The way it sort of moved left to right. What did we get? A piranha? On there. Just going to shut this out here a little bit quickly. Bring this in. Flat whiskered catfish. Well, there's obviously a lot of flat whiskered catfish around, isn't there? Catch Oscar and spotted a curu. I wonder what spotted a curu eat. They're obviously not going to eat themselves. Let's have a look. See, I spotted a curu. What fish do they? Oscar, obviously red worms, bloodworms. Red worms, bloodworms. But they're tiny fish, spotted curs, red worms, and bloodworms. So maybe we need to bring the hook size down for one of these red worms to get these. I'm still leaving the shiners on at the moment, but definitely maybe just some of the. It's just a standard 1-0, even a 1. Let's have a look. Get to a 1 hook, I think. Standard 1. Red worms and blood worms. I think we'll go with blood worms. Or maybe red worms. I could do 2, couldn't I? I could have 1 on red and 1 on. Good old trusty red worm. Maybe chuck in the vegetation over there, maybe. Completely change sort of setup a little bit, can we? Could bring this majesty in. A lot quicker if we bring it in this way, wouldn't it? And then if we change our, I think it's in bloodworms as well. So if we change it to bloodworms, and if we go down to 1 hook as well, just checking on the terms of species. So we're looking for the Oscar fish. Yeah. What's the other fish that were on here? Definitely had a bell for a second. Seemed to have something half interested on the rod that was just chucked out. And I took it already. It's only going to be tiny. There you are, Trophy Oscar. Okay. It was quick. We'll mark that one as well. Just take a look at the barracuda and the Prochelodus, whatever they call it, Prochelodus. Because we know what a barracuda is, but I kind of figured these were tiny as well. Corn, so these. So maybe they're around about the same area as well. They like vegetation as well, I assume. So big corn on this. Big corn. See if we can get the same sort of area. And we'll just see what we get, really. Red worm. A Byrican. So we'll chuck that out quickly. Which we've got. Got one on the sweet corn as well. It's a variety of fish. Are quite good here. Haven't got it yet. What have we got? Bricon as well. So they asked us where to get bricon. You can get a bricon here as well. Oh, red-eye piranha. What we got here? What we got? So we've got the spotted akura as well, which I want to quickly mark because it was a trophy. So we'll take that rod quickly. We've got one on the corn. Fish escaped with attention. Oh my. It's all bounced, did it? Let's hit this then. Shiner. Another catfish that obviously catch catfish all day long. Just looking where we are in terms of, apparently there's a pocket full of deep water just around about there, apparently. So we can see how deep. I don't think it's any deeper. In fact, it's shallower. It's shallower. Grab what we got on the corn. Hopefully, this time we get it. We have. So the red-tailed barracuda is the next one to get. I assume barracuda is a night fish, are they not? Right, so red-tailed. Imagine a barracuda scaled down in size and trans. Okay. Scaled down. Oh, they're not very big. Okay. Makes up for its size. 1 foot to 0. Watch it attack other fish with its very sharp teeth. It refuses to feed on anything but fish. So don't try catching it on any other bait. So it says that, but then it wants freshwater prawns and centipedes. They're kind of like weird. Don't sick trying to catch anything other than fish. Yeah, it'll eat centipedes and weird. Its tall dorsal fin sits close to its tail. Well, again, all fish species so far seem to be here. I don't mind trying one out on a centipede, I really don't. Go centipede. Where's the centipede? The centipedes, I'm pretty sure we do. Must have a centipede. Do you know what? We don't. We don't. I thought we would have done. Oh, well, we'll probably do here, do we not? Are there any freshwater prawns? Maybe we don't have anything for it, you know. Interesting. African bays. Did it say Cardos lava? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. What was it again? Dorpison fly lava. Dorpison fly lava. And centipedes and freshwater prawns. We obviously don't have any of them. Dorpison lava. And well, we do. We don't have centipedes on here, they don't. It's have to be level 60. And 59. See, unlock here. Freshwater prawns. We can buy freshwater prawns. Let's try some of them. They might be interested in them. That way we will protect our coins, if you like. Let's put one on there then. Freshwater prawns, eh? Don't tell me it's popular to send home. It can't be done. It can't be done. Where's the freshwater prawns? There they are. What size hook have we got? One. Okay, that'll be alright. I'm just going to chuck them there as well, because I've got a feeling that where the little fish are, if it likes little fish, then in theory, it's going to do the same, is it not? I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Dorpison fly. Pretty sure we don't have any of that, but we might do. I didn't really look. Dorpison fly. We don't, do we? Let's put all the sea bait with me. I don't know why. It'll have to be freshwater prawns, won't it? We'll just try and target the area, in theory. We might be able to get one here. Probably not. But would it be good if we caught one straight away? Oh, got a bite straight away. Something on that rod as well. something else likes them. I don't know if we're going to get that one as well. Roots all catfish. Did we get this as well? Did it time out? I've got a feeling it timed out. I didn't say it timed out, but I got a feeling it has. Whatever it was did not take all our bait, so we treat that they're fishing right the way over there. So I'm going to chuck this as far as we can over that way. Let's see how we get on over there. Why not? That puts that one there. Then we've got to get all our rods out. Heavy chaser as well. Try a bit of one that side, one this side sort of thing. Now we're after, as I said, that you think maybe, just maybe, try that there. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Cheers. Right. The rods are out. It's raining. Had a bit of rain last night as well. It was nice hearing some Richard Ashcroft last night live as well. We did a cheap route. We sat in a nearby pub with a garden, quite close to the event, and the eldest was there as well. So it was nice chatting away with the eldest and my lovely wife. A few drinks, listening to Richard Ashcroft. I'd say he was adjacent, probably about 500 yards to the right of us, on stage somewhere in the local park area. We could hear it. It was quite clear as day as well. Surprised no one else had the same idea. There wasn't many people about actually, but we heard it. What we got? Dove brown up the looks of it. What have we got here? We've got another one. I was kind of hoping that we might be able to get what we require. We have caught the red tail barracuda, which is kind of weird because it's a hunter fish. We caught it. Now we've got the Dobson fly lava to claim that as well. I don't want the new mission feed cup. I'll quite happily look at what else there is on here for this particular lake. Exploring is what we're doing. Never been here, so it's always good to explore different lakes. That's the one we're at. So Jacuda. What's Jacuda? Catch Bricon. I know how to catch Bricon. We've already caught one or two of them. Emma caught red eye, so red eye will be fine on what we've got. If we get the one, there's one that likes corn. Bricon like corn. I'm pretty sure the Bricon like corn. At least something like corn anyway, and I'm pretty sure when we were trying to catch the corn it wasn't Bricon like that. We've caught these fish in here. We haven't seen a tuna or beera, but we have, or a croaker neither. So be interested to see what sort of bait that they like. But nice leisurely start to the day. Nice chill, ease us into a Friday. And then ease us into what is a long bank holiday weekend in the UK. It's a summer's end of summer bank holiday. That's what it is. I don't quite know when the summer officially ends. I suppose you do associate the autumn term as being the 1st of September, I suppose. I'm hoping this might be an Oscar, because no, a Bricon. Might have been the Oscar fish that liked the. Oh, it's a Bricon. It's a Bricon. Happy with that. I'm actually really happy with the variety of fish here. It's quite a nice place. Whoa, what happened there? Can't even work out which one's going. Oh, it's the first one. The piranha in theory are going to like blood, aren't they? It's kind of standard stuff, isn't it? You'd think that. So what's the other one on there? Beera, Chakunda. What's a croaker as well? Never heard of these. Beera, 4 minnows. Okay, we are catching a lot of catfish. Chakuna, Akura minnows. They're not overly big. Okay. Pariah, minnows. Red eye piranha, blood. It's got to be. Okay. So let's change up our bait then to. Keep these on a small minnow then. Slightly bigger. Go centre around about there. A couple of rods to put out, but we can change what they've said. Maybe we can go for red eye, go with blood on here. Put that in there. And then we'll go for another Red Majesty, and we'll stick that one on blood as well. We'll really, really try and home in on trying to let it go quickly, just so we can chuck it out. Which one is it? Let's go. Number two, the one that we just chucked out on blood. So is it going to be the red eye though? Didn't even look at the croaker, did we? Well, it's the red eye straight away. Okay. What did the croaker like? What did the croaker like? Silver croaker, they like freshwater prawns. Okay. They come in at what, about 2.6 feet? I would say quite big then. Okay. Yeah. Freshwater prawns then. Just might up my game a little bit. And then go up a hook size or two. If it's 2 foot fish, that's quite big, isn't it? So maybe we need to go up a little bit. Barbarous 2. Let me chuck this one out. Whether we've got this fish or not. I don't think we've got anything on it. No. Just gonna chuck it over there. So enjoying the rain in the game. A bit more than I should because, as I said, we haven't had enough rain. Although it did rain yesterday. Not a heck of a lot. Again, from the ground, you wouldn't know it. We've got blue skies at the moment. The sun is full beam shining now. You probably can tell by the lighting in the room as well that it's much, much brighter than it has been the last 2 days I've streamed. I think we've got it this one. This time though, there's a fish here. Another catfish. Seems to be a lot of catfish around here. They do. So always good to explore a new location. So we might do some of that in a little bit as well. Try a couple of the other little areas in the game. In this particular location, what we might be able to catch. Trophy Tobias, where are you? Just out of interest. Oh. I might have a look at where Tobias is in a minute. Tobias 9047 is called a bearer, which I know I need. I hope he's over there by the key over there. Is there something different? Rips or catfish? Where's Tobias? Yeah, we'll mark our last catch anyway. Definitely in there. Okay, where is Tobias? Oh, he's up here. Okay. It's this nice little lake to explore. You can obviously go all the way up there as well if you want to. Is that crocodile? I think it is a croc. I think I can see a crocodile. Pretty sure there's a croc. Right there, moving in the water. So you won't mistake it for a lake, for a log or so. It's dove. It's dove. It's definitely a croc. What's a chakunda? If you know what one of them is. I have actually caught a bearer, I think, already. No, I haven't. What's a chakunda? They're fit to £2 as well. They like freshwater prawns. Okay, and a kuna minnows. We have 5 of those. I have no idea if we're in the right area for it, but we'll check one out. Why not? Which is our next rod? The heavy chaser. The silver croaker. I'm going to remind myself what they like. Probably not even in the right area for one of them, but they're like freshwater prawns. Okay. Or muscle meat, or clam meat, or Dorpston pie. But we'll try the freshwater prawns because that's what we do have. We need to go that way actually. I don't know if they're already about. But we'll check one out. Like I say, had plenty of nice fish already here. £91 worth of fish. I've already enjoyed my time here. It's been quite fun actually. Nice relaxing lake so far. And like I said, never been here, not to this part. This is a new lake for me. I didn't even have a pack or anything like that I could test this lake out in. It's definitely a very new lake to me. It's the variety of this leg is quite good. Enjoying my time. 10:10 in the morning. So splits fire, spliffy as well. He's got a chakunda. What we got? Ripshaw. Spliffy. Where's Spliffy on the map? Spliffy's over here. See, obviously, he's put a boat over here. So Spliffy is there, but what we can do is chuck something that side cover. Let's see if we get anything. We've got two rods sort of that way to where Spliffy is. And we'll see if we can catch anything. If not, we'll move. I'm happy. Which rod? The little bell. Not convinced it's gone yet. Oh, maybe. Oh, we got the croaker. Okay. Let's remind us what the chacuna and the beer want. Minnows for the bearer and the chacuna. The Kura minnow. Although freshwater prawn will do absolutely lovely as well. So we'll try this. So we're heading that way, but round about there. I might just bring that one. Mind you. A normal minnow on it, can we? It doesn't have to be one of their minnows. It could be just a normal minnow. If that suits me right. Yes, small minnow. Small minnow do just fine. The only problem is that the 7-hoe hook is probably too excessive, isn't it? Marvellous to again remind ourselves what the species are like. Then going 4 foot, 2 foot in length. So possibly a 1-hoe hook is probably absolutely fine. We'll just go down to a 1. Because we're optimal as well. Swap. So all Maku experience so far has been pretty good. Huge variety of fish. £102 worth caught. That's a new fish we haven't caught here. Butterfly peacock bass. I'm sure that'll be on the next thing to catch. Let's say plenty of different species around. So it's keeping you on your toes. Spliffy's caught another beer, so and Mud Shark's caught a Shakuna. So 2 fish that we want. Let's put this one in then. Let's have a see where they are on the map. Let's help. There's Spiffy. There's Marks. That feels like a strong pull. So something big's here. Try to see what this is. Hopefully we can bring it in time to yeah, trophy par. I sort of wanted to keep that one, but we'll have to put this one in. It's a shame we can't go the last fish but fish, isn't it? It's a mud sharks. Wherever mud sharks is, he's caught a few fish. Just getting interested in where we're at as well. So I'm just going to mark. That was cool. So we had 2 around about there. Where's Mark then? Is Mark? He's not up there. A couple of them are fishing up there. Where's Mark gone then? Not even on the map. Maybe he caught him left. I know Spliffy's catching from here. I'm quite enjoying myself here. Yeah, caught plenty of fish. You get the full front out. But that in a small minnow as well, fresh water, and chuck it out there as well. That's £126 worth of fish. Quite a few species caught. What's not to love, you know? Nice chill morning. Catch up on a few things. Chat to some amazing people that come along. You know, and I can drink the tea. Essex's finest, the treasure of all teas, the Essex tea. You really, really should try some. Absolutely gorgeous, especially first thing in the morning. Cheers. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Right. Little bite developing. We've got it. It's not overly big. Because I'm having such a good time here, it's hard to move. Yeah, silver croaker. So again, remind ourselves, Jakira and Bira. Jakira and Bira. Small minnows. Jakira. Freshwater prawns. So we're on the right sort of thing with the freshwater prawns, I think. Put that in there. So I'll just have a quick nose at an email quickly. filling this in. Put one of them. There's your chukunda. And it's all on the beer, so we can really target the beer. Small minnows. Okay, and shiners. As I said, we'll mark this on our map. Marking mode. Mustn't catch that croc. Look at that croc. Just put the shiner out. We'll put the shiner out. Get a full pearl over there. Chill, perfect chill fishing. Perfect chill fishing. Can't complain. Can't complain. Oh, we got a bait. We got the bait. What we got? What we got? Is it going to be our beer? It's not going to be our beer, but it's a silver coca. Oh, the Okokie. Oh, the Okokie. Oh, the Okokie. He's been shouting, rah, rah, rah. You chuck your left rod out, your left rod out, in, you shake it all about. Excuse me. Hayley, how's things? Hope you're well. I'm not too bad. Thanks for asking. Don't know why that message didn't flash up on my phone. Missed that completely, Hayley. I apologise. I apologise. But if you're still watching, I hope you're well. I can't complain. I can't complain. Enjoying a bit of fishing. Chilling out this morning. The rods are out. And perfect chill. Perfect chill. Don't mind thinking about moving though. Must admit, I'm thinking about moving to locations. And if we moved over there, would we catch anything? Tobias is over here now. Let's see him. Just thinking maybe change your location. Might be a good thing. Excuse me. Which one is it? This one? Must do it when we talk about rivers and places to fish in the game, Fishing Planet. No one ever mentions Maku Maku. You should get to Maku Maku. I've had a great time here. I mean, it'd be better if we can catch the beer as well, but we've caught plenty of fish here. And we hadn't even sort out a sort of area. And I do like Spliffy's area. I must admit, Spliffy's got a nice spot where Spliffy is at. I'm wondering if I can intrude it and get on a boat here and just sort of go around about here. He seems to be having a whale of a time here. It's a tourist landing pier. There was a guy here earlier. I think we might move. I should put my rods away for a minute and I'm just going to explore the area. Because sometimes you get bait left on tables and things like that. It does happen. I'm pretty sure the only place that I've been up a ladder is in the Congo, but we've been here. I'm just wondering if they let you up. Maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe they leave bait somewhere. They do it on other lakes occasionally. So why not here? Maybe go around the back. No, there's nothing sitting there. Okay, it's worth a shout, wasn't it? It's worth a shout. It happens on other lakes as well. Some beer cans. Someone obviously had a good night. Someone forgot to bring their boat, didn't they? I could take my... Price the Flagman River. I mean, all I want to do is just take it over to remember how to start this. We have to pull it, don't we, RB? That's right. There we are, we've got it going now. You can move it, I think. Yes. Been a while. Been a while since we've been on one of these little tiny things. I'm just wondering if we can get on this little island and then fish where this guy is, because it does seem to be catching fish. Don't want to overly intrude where he's at. Once we can fish on the edge of here, vegetation around here. This chap was fishing. Yeah, definitely fishing on the edge here. There's the edge of the spot. I don't want to piss him off too much. He's having a whale of a time. But oh, what's happening now? Why am I spinning? Can we come ashore? No, I can't remember how to do it. Exit, no. There, press Y. Y is what it was. I need to press Y. I've just seen what he's set up over here. You go around the back. Where he's obviously got a good setup where he's at. Now I can obviously cast across him, but I don't really want to do that. And then we could do, hang on, we could set up here and we just wouldn't be overly intruding him, would we? Fish etiquette and all that sorts of stuff. Small minnows. He seems to have a good spot. Chuck a couple of sinkers there. Makes no difference to him if I'm here anyway. So in terms of his catching, he shouldn't do anyway. Chuck a couple of sinkers out then. Has he moved? He's not moved through. Not on my account, has he? No, he's there. He's still there. But I don't want to intrude. I'm just after the bearer. That's what I mean. I noticed he caught one or two here earlier. So I think we'll come here. See what he's catching. There's obviously a few dogs in the area. Maybe there's a farmer or something like that. Majesty's out on freshwater, but we want to change these to minnows now, don't we? If I remember rightly, because we really are, or shiners even, we really are going to attack some of these fish now. Certainly the beer. I want to get this right, so I'm going to double check that what I think I'm setting up for is a beer and not something else. Yeah, small minnows, they're about £4, so we should be fine. Definitely change baits on that one. We'll go for a small minnow. One here as well. Pyra. Okay, nice fish there. In fact, we might mark that. We won't mark that. We've got another fish. All getting in on the action, aren't they? They're all getting in on the action. And that's a good thing. Got that there. I don't think it's overly deep here or anything. But they obviously seem to like it here. The heavy chaser, I'm just thinking about dropping it right there. Further out. Trying our luck. We go for another rod. Her Majesty. And we'll keep this all on the what we're after. We'll show another one on the small minnows. Just stick this right out in front of us directly. And we'll see how we get on. So we change location. Quite liking this lake, I must admit. It's new to me, so it always got the novelty factor that is new. But I'm catching quite a lot of fish. You know, we're exploring the lake. There's obviously quite a lot to do in the lake in terms of variety of fish. There's a couple of key points where you can fish. An island, obviously, you can travel to via boat, which is what we're on. And there are other places that you can sort of fish. So it looks like a good area. And lots of vegetation patches. Pretty sure if I went in the boat and I went all the way onto that edge there, I might be able to fish off there as well, just right in front of us. So there are plenty of locations. And that's just looking at the few that I've looked at. I haven't even looked at the landing point where we're at normally. Oh, God. We have a bite. We have a bite. Over here. And like I said, I haven't even looked at Soper Dave yet at all. So, obviously the god of fishing planet, but I haven't needed to. I've found my own fish. And this one's quite big. Well, sizable anyway. It's a trophy pyre. So we're quite enjoying that one. We'll put that on there. We've got to mark that quickly because yeah, we'll mark that and we'll go directly over there as well because we've had two fish from over there now in that location. So rods are out. The fish are biting. £158 worth of fish. There's plenty of fish that we've had as well. Nothing's been over. I mean, I think that even was the biggest fish that we just had at £12. So there's not like 30 or £40 fish in there or anything. Still bulking it out. A lot of them been quite little. We've caught an all rod as well. Red tail barracuda. You might be thinking that's a big one, wouldn't you? Red-tailed barracuda. What have we got here? Oh, oh, oh. Pyra. Catch them all here. Everything but what we want at the moment. Plenty of fish, plenty of fish. We'll have it all. Right on the edge. How deep is it? Right on the edge. Not overly deep, but 5 foot. It's not. Still can have a decent fish swimming around at 5 foot, can't you? Why not? Just gonna go the other side of this. One for a shiner. Put that there. Stick our rods out. Stick our equator out. Put it somewhere around about the middle here. And there's our next rod. Where's our next rod? Her Majesty. Well, I assume you can't catch a croc, but a trophy red-bellied piranha. Okay, well, do you know what? We'll mark that as well. Oh no! Oh, extend. Oh dear! I've accidentally fast-forwarded the time of day. That was a complete. I was actually trying to do this. Mark. I don't know why. Now we've got to look at the weather. Okay, we're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck where we're fishing. Not that that's a bad thing. I didn't mean to skip it. I didn't mean to fast forward it. Or what happened there? Certainly wasn't the end of the day. But I did enjoy the fishing so far. It's just a shame I can't even see what the right time of day is for fishing here for the moment. Ooh. Excuse me. But we have caught plenty of fish. Oh, dare I say we have been for our first one on. We are. It's not very big, but we're here. It's another red-eyed piranha. I'm just going to go around about there. Bite on this rod, have we? Got a bite on this rod? We have. What we call a silver arowana. Okay. Where did we catch one of them? Oh, hang on. Before we do that, let's have a look at the... No, we don't want to... I can do it here, can't I? Weather. So definitely at the wrong time of day. Now, for the second day, but definitely at the wrong time of day. Fast forward it to about 5 o'clock when we can. We're stuck at the moment, and I'm not using bait coins to fast forward it. Not a chance. It's, So thoroughly enjoying our bit of fishing here. Even though we're on a quieter period of the day, that's the second day, we're still catching the odd fish, which is nice. The red-eye piranha. Be careful, have your hand off. It will indeed. I am tempted to leave though. Sort of travel back, come back. I don't fancy using bait coin to fast forward. Having said that, it might only be like 20 minutes, in which case 20 minutes here is fine. You know, we've got a nice spot, we've got a nice setup. I think we're doing all right. A couple of float rods out, some sinkers out. I do wish we had I hadn't have skipped the time of day. We're catching plenty. I'm just gonna have a look. If it's like just a bait coin, I might just do it. But if it's more than a bait coin, then they're sneaky like that, aren't they? With the bait coins, that they skip for one bait coin. Okay, the next time forward will be available in 17 minutes. See, I'm so right. We are going to skip it rather than travel home. Let's just go to around about here. That's a bit better. I think that will be a bit more fruitful, I think. Here. You know, I mean, we could catch absolutely nothing now, still. That's possible. But hopefully, I'm hoping that just is a bit more interactivity. Not that we had a problem with it. Oh, wrong word, Dave. Wrong word. Oh, ooh. Look at that. It's going to be quite a big fish, or a decent sized fish anyway. Seems it anyway. What we got? A trophy pyra. Keep that. We'll keep that. We'll mark it as well. Not bad, eh? Oh, there's another little bite. Not a huge one, but we'll take it. That's a bit of action. Looks like a piranha. It's a trophy piranha. Trophy one, look. Again, we'll mark it. And we'll just remind ourselves what the beer is, and what's required. 4 point beer can gain up to £4. Okay, they like the small minnows, shiners, and the Curio minnow. So we are on the right bait. I suppose maybe they like night. I don't know. Didn't look to see. Some fish like evening, like it dark. They love river canals. Okay, so they like flooded forest lakes. They like everything basically. That doesn't narrow it down. I know you can go right the way over the river around the back there. What we could do is like basins, and we could chuck it over there, can we? That's something we could do. We've got fish on this one just as I picked it up, as soon as we got. Yeah, we did. Red-eyed piranha. I am going to just gently move a few over here. Let's see how we get on. This is a good spot to the left of us. We are trying to catch this beer. Okay, rod one's going. Missed rod one. Bait was lost, so we're going to have to pull rod one in. Decent sort of size fish here as well. Hopefully get that one. we have. There you go. We got the bearer. We did get the bearer in the end. Have we got any other missions on here? Quite a good lake. As I said, really enjoyed it. Let's see why there wouldn't be another one. No, there's two. So we've caught plenty of catfish here as well. Back where we were originally, there was plenty of catfish. But I'm just wondering if we can stay where we are, because we caught peacock bass. We've got big catching pyra here as well. I think we caught a zero arrow here. So I think we're on the right sort of lines where we're at, actually. A couple of spaces. Really, really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. Nice, nice lake. And I'm pretty sure one of the pyros was one of these as well, so it wasn't all in really deep water or anything. So we've got all rods out again. Got two of the adventure trials and all that sort of stuff. Now we're doing the Maku Lake trial itself, which is to get the Arapamia, and the silver arowana. See that one? That's literally coming out of the water, isn't it? With that bloke's catching one. Nice fish here. I'm just going to try and catch both. There's one of them. So see peacock bass we can catch around the side of us to the right. Already caught a few. Silver coca. And red piranha. So let's, while we're just having a look at arrow like what do arrow like? And that they like shiners, small minnows, large minnows. All these ones can be quite big, the arrow up here, young, so they can be quite big, those. And they like curate and freshwater prawns, so I'm going to stay exactly where we are at. I'm actually going to move us. Not because we're not having fun, we are having fun here. Because, we'll keep that. Because I think we should move, because I was catching fish from a different location, but we can reach that location by staying here. We just need to bring everything in. So we'll just bring all these in. We'll stay where we are in terms of location. We're just going to move ourselves just slightly around the corner. So sort of pack it up a little bit. Have we got what was on the end of this one? I think we did. Another red-bellied piranha fish. So, I think we're going to walk around here, assuming we can. Walk around here. But maybe we're going to get back in our boat then for a minute, I don't know. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to get in. I figured we could walk, but maybe we can't. We're going to have to get back in the boat. We're going to have to start the boat. I think we've moved the boat a little bit. We started it. Steering our boat. If not, we can just go over to the quay on the right with the... I don't think we need to. I think we should be able to just find a spot here which I can see what... I'm pretty sure I can see one anyway. Could be wrong. Looking for a little spot to land. Okay, not quite the spot that I want to be at. Which means I'll go back over there if I have to. What the heck is that making that noise? Christ. Find the life of you. Was hoping you can come ashore across sort of here. Right in the corner sort of thing. Drifted in the hope that it goes, yeah. Because it does seem to be a bit of a bank. See why you can't go there? Oh, it would be marshy, wouldn't it? Okay. Right, we're done with the boat. We're done with the boat. We're going to go there. Can't go to where exactly I want, but we can take this path. There was a chap fishing on the edge here earlier. Again, not exactly where I wanted to be, but not terrible too. In fact, we might actually take where we were. Because we were catching fish. Let's set up. Let's set up again. We know that we were catching plenty of sort of fish that we wanted. We know we've got to go a bit bigger. We'll put that in there. Now we go with a... Oop. There's a big fish here somewhere. Switch course for bigger terminal tackle, if you like. Barbarous 4 up to optimal. So the Arama Pier, it's that one. They carry 6.5 feet in length. Like small minnows and shiners. So they're not overly fussy. You'd think they'd be in deep water. And I suppose at 18 foot, that's not exactly not deep, is it? So we'll just experiment a little bit. Stick a couple on 2 foot. We'll keep the shiner going. A couple of sinkers are out. We've got a float rod out. We've got our equator rod out as well now. I'll chuck that out there. They can go in rod 3. And the last one is to get another Majesty out. And we won't forget the fact that we were catching fish on that side as well. And that's only on a 1 hook. So a bit of variety in terms of hook sizes. Our first fish at the location, up to a 4 hook as well. A ripsaw catfish. And that's fine because on another mission we needed one of them. Just not tracking it. But we do need one. Croc's back. And there's the silver croaker. But good fishing experience so far. Another £60 worth of fish as well. Right, here we go, here we go. Just wondering if we can get both fish at the same time. So if I hook, so I'll put that one down there for a minute. We'll hook that in. And try and get all fish on the same go here. Go back to this one first. So that's what we're trying. We'll try and get number one in as well. Try to hook them. Got a feeling one will go off before we even get there. Another one's still there. He's still there. Oh, still there, look. That's coming in. Are we going to get number two? I believe we might. Yes, we've got all three fish. Not too bad, is it? Not bad at all. We've got a beer from here, which we don't normally get from here, but we did get one. So it goes to show you can get the beer over here as well. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Dave. Let's chuck this all the way out. Come on and chuck it out. There we go. So plenty of rod space. It's nice to catch your catch. Lots of fish. Got two. Heavy chaser coming out as well. That can go up there. Yeah, another bite. Is it going to be a fish that we want? I mean, we want all the fish, really, don't we? All the fish. But there are certain fish that we're after. The silver coca. Check that out there. It's in £78 worth of fish so far on this little trip. Day two of little trip, because we actually had about £160, £170 worth of fish on the one before. And like I say, anyone that's thinking that the fish are sort of really huge fish, they're not. I mean, the biggest one we had was £12. So sizable, some of them, but most of them are around about £1, £2, £3, that sort of size. So that shows you the volume of fish that we've been catching. Rather than, oh, it's quite impressive, but if you take it out, there's only been about 4 or 5 fish. Actually, I'd go as far as to say that the first day's worth of fishing, we caught about 40 or 50 fish. Excuse me, excuse me. Right, this one's going off. Nice to get one on our a little trial, if you like. What we're doing. Unique flatwood. Oh, okay. There you go. Got that one. That one's in as well. So I've never been here before, but I'm definitely quite liking it. I always say Sancro is my favourite lake. It will be my favourite lake because it's for all sorts of reasons at the moment. But this one ain't far behind. There's a trophy bred piranha. Look, that should catch piranha fish. They'll have your hand up as well. Also crocs floating around here as well. So lots of little markings, all my own as well. Usually we consult the god of Fishing Planet, Sober Dave, but not today. Not had to look at his stuff once. I'll tell you what we might do quickly. I'll chuck a rod out there. But before we chuck the next one, I am going to consult my little. No, the apprentice is definitely not become the master. Not yet. Definitely not. I'm not going to say I'm a Soper Dave, just the god of Fishing Planet. He really is, but definitely the goat. Let's have a look at the mission. One of them we're not tracking. This one we are tracking. We're actually catching not a lot. Not that's required, but I think on the other one we've had a few fish. In fact, so I might even go as far as to say that we're nearly done. So we just need a gilded catfish. Oh, and I saw a beam catfish. I didn't even see that on my list. Saw a beam gilded catfish. What's a gilded catfish? Probably bringing it wrong. It's just glided. That's definitely gilded, isn't it? They like shiners and large minnows. Okay, so maybe we need to up our game a little bit. Go to large minnows on one of the rods. And they definitely large minnows. They like large minnows as well. They're nocturnal hunters. Oh, the other one's nocturnal as well. So it's definitely going to be one to active predators, carp, carrion eaters. These species eat small-sized fish and invertebrates, but also don't mind nibbling on rotting meat. They tend to hunt at night. So those two hunt at night. Okay. What about the other one that we're actually after? Just out of interest. Is he a night fish as well? Like air-breathing fish that depend on access to surface air. So they like to come up the top. Okay, so they don't like to necessarily be deep. Okay. I'm just wondering, they like to be at the mouths of river. There's a little river over there before it becomes a big lake. Whether we should go there at some stage. I'm staying here for a minute because they're not ready to go tonight fishing just yet. I am wondering if we should move and find a decent location just to set up shop. Get back in our boat. Surely near the mouth of the river there's got to be a place where you can park up your boat and get on shore somewhere. I know we can go on that location. I can cast it right near the edge of the mirror. So that could be a good location actually where we were earlier. I'll snooze those ads for you. You'll snooze them a few times. We'll do that. So tomorrow we won't be fishing tomorrow, but we'll be doing what is called the Essex Tea Great Adventure, where we play more of an adventure game or an action game first thing in the morning. I do like it to be a bit chilled, so whether it's going to be full on, it could be something like Ghost Recon Wildlands, where we sort of like get in our helicopter, travel around, do a bit of shooting, travel around a little bit stealth here and there. That's my cup of tea first thing in the morning, if you like, rather than gun ho, sort of straight in to the action. Do prefer a nice game where we wake up gently these days, and then obviously we'll be streaming it again on Sunday morning, where it's our free choice day, where we kind of feels how I feel like Fishing Planet often features on a Sunday morning stream. Flat whiskered. Got a flat whiskered catfish. What if it's not flat whiskered? What if you turn it around? Oh, I'm trying to work out whether this one actually wants the fish or not. It's playing with it. It's playing with it. I don't know if I've got it. Oh, we missed it. I've got a feeling. No, we did get it. We did get it. It's only tiny though. It's only tiny. And like I say, I stream daily from 6 a.m. BST to around about 9 a.m. BST. Sometimes we go later. Often at the weekends we can go a little bit later. A Chakunda. That's quite big for a Chakunda, that one, actually, considering they're literally usually quite small. That's quite a big one. I'm going to have a little look and see where we can move. I'm intrigued if we can go closer to the river. It would mean getting our boat out. I'd love to find a spot where we can get close to that river. I forgot to because we went sea fishing last time. I actually forgot to pack my boat, so we're having to rent one. Which is fine. Don't mind renting one. Go the wrong way. We're going this way. We're going to the mouth of the river. We're going to see if we can find a spot. Obviously, we've got this island directly in front of us. There's an island directly in front of us, so we can get on and go on the edge, and we can cast right away to the mouth of the river. I want to get close to the mouth of the river because I feel that some of the catfish that we're after are nocturnal. I know we've got those ones there as well, but I'm just shifting off. I figured that let's see if we can find a spot. And if there isn't a spot, well, we can't do it, can we? I figured we might be able to fresh tea. Cheers. Salute the fresh tea. So I'm looking for a landing point that maybe we can come down here, but we can fish off a key or something like that. I'm hopeful that if not, it's just in the. I'm looking for a bank or an island. Here, there's an island here right in front of us. Can we get on this little island? Cast out, because if we can, no, we can't. Or maybe we can. We can. I mean, I haven't parked my boat in the best of locations, but we can. Okay, right. This is the sort of spot that I was after. Somewhere we can do at the mouth of the river right in front of us. because I've got a feeling that we're going to have some nice big fish there when it gets dark. I don't expect it to be deep. I don't know, but 12 foot, that'd do me for a sinker rod as well. Someone that likes to use sinkers, that'd do nicely. We'll chuck them out. Put that in the far one to the right. It's like, don't cross the streams. You see, I crossed the rods. I really probably shouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that in real life. But sometimes you can't avoid it as well. So the equator rod, and now we're going to change up and just go with a bigger hook. And we're going to go with a bigger bait. Put a large minnow on here now. Because we know there are bigger fish around. It's getting towards the evening, isn't it? It's not night yet, but I might just fast forward the time. It might just become incredibly dark here, though. That would be the only problem. We'll turn our torch on ready, just in case. Oh! The bait was lost already. Someone's just literally just come along and just gazumped that bait completely. Just literally just chomped it. What have we got here? A red-eye piranha. On a 4 4-0 hook. Little bit of rod management going on. Got to bring this in because literally just chomped it. Might need to put a leader on this. Mightn't we actually? Otherwise just chomp through the line. Where's your rod's going? The sinkers are doing right, but the sinkers have a leader on. Mind you, the leader's put the weight on, isn't it? Well, 100% set up was I for the Congo float, actually. That's that anyway. Have I produced a rookie error? No, actually, I don't have what I need for my Congo rod. Where's my Congo rod gone? That's my heavy rod, Wrangler. I mean, in theory, it should be fine. One hook, though. My God, that's why. No, there's a Majesty. There's a Congo. 4 hook, large. I'm just wondering if we change the hook that we're on. And even the hook that we go for there is just not good enough. And we go for a cap and hook at 7. Cap and hook. Cap and hook. We'll go for a cap and hook at 7. Let's see how we get on. That might fare a bit better. That might fare a bit better. Right, there you are. It's a nice colour of the sky coming in. Giving us an indication that time of day. So we haven't given up on what we're trying to catch at the moment. We're just preparing for a little bit of nighttime fishing. There's a couple of the things that we want are nocturnal. This Majesty, we need to go up a size in the hook, definitely. One hook is not going to cut it. What we got? What we got? We've got a 4 hook. 4 hook. We'll go with a 4. We are after catfish after all. And we'll put it on a shiner, I think. The bait. So we've got one on the shiner. That's on a large minnow. That's on a shiner. That one needs to change to a large minnow or something, but we'll do that in a minute. One of our sinkers is not quite right. But there we go. All rods are out. We'll see how we get on. One of our bells. No, it's not. Not one of our bells. That's the wrong one. Right, we've got that one anyway. Barbless shiners in. What we got? Try and get it quickly. Still going? No, missed it. Okay, missed it. But we'll change it up as well. Small hook. We'll put it on a large minnow. Might not be able to put it on a large minnow yet. I've got one here. Another red belly piranha. Wouldn't want to touch it though. Right, pull that in, change bait. We're going big, aren't we? Go large or go home, innit? Right, we'll chuck that there. It's 7:30 in the evening on the game. We've got to look at our Majesty. Her Majesty. It's like my queen just walked in the room. My awesome wife. That thing to Her Majesty. We'll snooze that for you as well. It's an ad coming in at 45 seconds, but we'll do our best to snooze it for 5 minutes. Eventually it's going to come through, but we'll do our best. Yeah. Two hook on a shiner. Silver croaker. And tempted to fast forward the time now just to see. We are approaching. There you are. Fast forward the time. There you are. Evening. So I don't know what's best here. I have no idea. I've not consulted the likes of Soper Dave or anything like that. All I've read is that they're nocturnal fish. Something about them like in the slightly open river and the rivers, canals and stuff like that, and basins. Now there isn't a basin in this lake at all, but there is a river that sort of comes around it. It sort of comes like a stream, like a canal-like type area. Now we're kind of looking at the opening of that being maybe the point where we might get something quite big, especially that they're predator fish. It could be a hit and miss. It could be completely wrong. And if it's wrong, we know not to come before, and we can go back to looking at deeper parts of the river. But just thought we'd change it up a little bit and see what we can get. We are coming towards the end of the stream. It is very close to 9 AM BST, where I stream daily from 6 AM BST to 9 AM. But, we've been a bit hit and miss with it the last few weeks, summer holidays and all that sort of stuff. But usual routines will probably return once the kids sort of go back to school and that sort of thing. We are planning on streaming tomorrow morning. We are planning on streaming Sunday morning, Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday, I think we might have to give it a miss. What have we got here? Black whiskered catfish. Silver croaker, or croaker even. To whack this out as far as we can, sort of out towards the opening of this area. Like I say, we are just sort of hit and missing really. This is good. We're all blind on this, completely blind, and no hints, no tips, no nothing. Today, this is all my own work. All them little green markers ahead, they're all my own, so I know I can come back and catch plenty of fish. Now we're trying something a little bit different. We've gone for an evening, changed it to evening to try and catch 2 particular catfish. They're not on my tracker right now, written on the screen. They're actually off. Deliberately off, just in case we catch them. I don't know, this game, it almost makes you feel that sometimes that if you're tracking it, you ain't going to catch it. So we'll track something else. Having said that, those 3 can be caught here as well. Cheers. Essex's finest in a mug. One last snooze. We can do this snooze, but the next one's going to come through. So we snooze for 5 minutes on the ads, but then one will eventually creep through. So sorry about that. Unless you subscribe, obviously, then you don't get the ads. But I mean, that's entirely your choice. No one's asking or pushing you into that. What I would love is a follow. But again, not pushing that on anyone. Follow just means that I'm doing something right. I've made you smile. I've made you enjoy the stream, that sort of thing. And it means you might come back. Like I say, I stream daily from 6 a.m. BST to 9 a.m. BST. I say daily, usually daily, but we have had a little bit of interruptions throughout the summer holidays. But I am a father. I'm a husband as well, so try and fit everything in. There's a reason we stream at 6 a.m. BST. It's to fit everything in. Also, the fact these sort of streams, nice cup of tea, nice bit of chill. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy chatting with some absolutely amazing people that pop into the stream at this sort of time in the morning, early doors, on the way to work. Coming in for, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, what we do it for. Just provide that friendly face, friendly voice. Anyone that wants to come in and just to say hi, even if it's just for a couple of minutes, or see what I'm up to. Like I say, we have a set sort of a pattern of what we do as well. Obviously, we're doing Fishing Planet today. We call this the Essex Tea Fishing Society. Saturdays is the Essex Tea Great Adventure, where we play an adventure game or something, a bit of action. Sundays is Easy Like Sunday Morning, because I do like an easy stream. And that's kind of like with a free choice. That's my tummy as well, if it comes through on the mic and not from the other area. You might have heard it a few times. Monday mornings, we do something called Commuter Monday. And that is usually a game where we take paddle. I'll tell you something about that in a minute. It's like a hobnob, but I'll tell you something about that in a minute. So Monday mornings, we do something called Commuter Mondays, where we always take passengers around, whether that be a driving game or a train sim game or something of that nature. Or a truck simulator, but you're not really taking passengers, are you? So, and then Tuesday we call something called Rods Out Tuesday, which again is a fishing stream, usually Fishing Planet. Sometimes the catch, sometimes something else. Always a fishing stream though. And like I say, usually this one. And then Wednesday we call Drive Time. So that can be something that Essex Tea Drive Time. That could be, again, taxi driving, or it could be actually doing proper racing. We look at a racing game or a sim race, or it could be a truck game. And then Thursday is Tea Time and Tea Time, where we're on the tee with the Essex Tea and hitting the golf as far as we can go. Whimsical Wednesday. My wife thinks we should call Wednesdays Whimsical Wednesdays. Complete daft, but it's first thing in the morning, so it's more of a chilled sort of stream. It's too early for Whimsical Wednesday at 6 a.m. I think it is too early. Anyway, back to the star of the show. My dog's now looking at me thinking, come on, I'm the star. The Essex Tea and the Hobnob. The Hobnob originated in Essex. It did originate in Essex. Colchester to be exact. Now, the Hobnob is an absolutely fabulous biscuit because the Hobnob is made for dunking. It's the right consistency that literally holds it together. And I wouldn't dunk it more than once or twice. You might lose half of it. But it's supposed to be peak dunking your biscuit, the hobnob. And like I say, we like to do things Essex. Obviously, we've got the Essex Tea. There's a few nods, one to Tipsy Jam, another one to Thumb Soldiers. All fabulous Essex brands. The hobnob is Essex, and it's being dunked. Cheers. There you go. The hobnob originates in Essex. I have to watch the flow of the water here, actually. Though we're chucking it right out at 300 yards, that actually ended up all the way back here. God, my tummy is really going. I didn't have my breakfast. It's gone down the river that far. Yeah, wife's sort of saying I can't eat breakfast. I can't. It's true. Breakfast has always been a thing with me. I think it's something to do with when I was really young, when I was working in a bakery, getting up early. I just couldn't eat, and that sort of stayed with me. Just, I don't know, it's something that just doesn't agree with me. In fact, I don't think it's ever agreed with me, even as a kid. I didn't really want breakfast going to school. I had breakfast, but I didn't really want it. Breakfast tends to make me feel a little bit sick, to be fair, first thing in the morning. I've got to be awake a good 2-3 hours, maybe longer, before I would even want some breakfast. But my tummy's really going. Having said that, I have been awake over 3 hours, so there you go. So, do I want another hobnob? It's not really breakfast, though, is it? Shouldn't really, should I? Shouldn't really. My mum used to have breakfast biscuits. That's what she had for breakfast a lot of the time. If I was choosing breakfast, and we're getting towards the season for breakfast, aren't we? For me, anyway, personally, it would be porridge. I like porridge. I love a good warm porridge. Or the biscuits have been put in front of me now. Look. Got me another hobnob. Got me another hobnob. Oh, that's a bit bigger, isn't it? Look, there you are, a trophy ripsaw. Yeah, well, what we'll do is we'll mark that. So that's probably the biggest fish we've caught today. Wrong button, Dave. Wrong button. Probably easily the biggest fish, I'd say. We'll mark that. Oh, that was caught there. Look, a trophy ripsaw catfish. In the evening on a 4.0 hook. So maybe 4.0 is the way to go. I just noticed I have a 7.0 hook out, and I think that's the one because I saw there's like £300 fish here. I don't think it's here, the £300 fish. I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. But we're going to reel this in quickly. Let's see how we get on. If anyone has followed, I do apologise that I haven't shouted out and made a big deal of anything. I've noticed my follow buttons have not worked for the last day and a bit. I don't know why. Usually it comes up on the screen, tells me someone's followed. It does in the chat box as well, but it hasn't been the last few days. Which one's going? So apologies to anyone that might have followed and thought, oh, he's being quite rude. He hasn't sort of said thank you. I am thankful for every interaction, every view, every lurk. Honestly, it means the world. It's what I do it for. I don't do it for. No one gets up at 6 a.m. BST to do it for anything other than just to just chill and say hello to people and get enjoyment out of it. Yeah. Well, I've always been sort of up in this sort of time of day anyway. There's a unique ripsaw. I said we hadn't caught one better. We've just caught better now. Look, unique one. But we know they're in the right area. We can mark that as well. The tummy's really going. Really, really going. They are. So we know where to catch a unique ripsaw. Now, hopefully, there's a unique ripsaw here. There could be something really, really large, couldn't there? Could be really something large. Who knows? Bit of luck. But honestly, thank you for any interaction, any views, any follows, anything. Honestly, it really does make this Essex Tea chappy very happy. It does. I try to provide a friendly face, a friendly voice, first thing in the morning, just something regular that someone can interact with if they want to, or just chill to. Because Fishing Planet and the games that I play, they have this sort of let's say ASMR sort of unique sort of sound to them. So Fishing Planet provides the sort of like chill, sort of maybe some waves, maybe some water running, some sound, nature sort of sound effects. The driving simulators provide a little bit of driving noise, which is all chill. As someone says, I'm quite relaxing, and I can send them to sleep, and I see that as a good thing, really. That I can send someone to sleep because I'm helping someone in that respect, and I understand what they're getting at because of the sound effects. Even just driving the buses and whatever, it is that sort of calming, sort of relaxing sort of feel. And I know there's some lovely Americans that watch me as well who interact with me at times and said the same sort of thing. So honestly, I hope that maybe it's for you as well. Might be why you're viewing right now. Who knows? Who knows? What we got here? Plenty of fish, bigger fish coming down here, much bigger fish. I think it's the evening. What we got here? I'm going to get onto I need that hobnob. I've had a hobnob plonked in front of me again. Not that I'm complaining. And this one next to me is fast asleep. No, I've still got it. I've still got it. I'm going to give me another one now. It's like, see, it's not a hen. I'm treated like a king. I really am. That's my queen, and I'm treated like a king. I'm well looked after. But this one sitting next to me, the stream dog, who sometimes you see, is just happy to sit next to me. She knows, she's sort of learning biscuits and streams. She's not always jumping up all over now these days. Either that, or she just really hasn't noticed and she's half asleep. Funny enough, she really goes for apples. My previous dog used to go for apricots, dried apricots, but she goes for apples. Have we got this? Did I? Oh, I think I might have. No, fish escape, low tension. Did they strip it? They didn't strip it. I really need this biscuit because my tummy's going like that. But the fish keep biting. Look at that. Look. So this is a good location if you want decent fish. Another good location in the game. And I even once fished from the original key, which is something that I usually do in lakes. So at Maku Lake, I am impressed. I'm impressed. This is the first time coming here. And there's been plenty of fish. We could skip forward a little bit and go really, really dark, couldn't we? Looking at the time, obviously I've gone longer than I normally do as well. Although we do go a bit longer. at the weekends, and I could stay a little bit longer. I haven't been on for a few days properly, so we've missed quite a few bits. We missed Thursday Night Madness last night, but there's a reason for missing Thursday Night Madness, and I enjoyed my time with the wife last night and the eldest. Can't always be 100% set to a time. We do our best, but occasionally something crops up, and sometimes, let's say, you have to be a parent, you have to be a husband. It's not to say that I don't enjoy doing this. It's not to say that you're not important, but life is life. Life gets in the way. It's absolutely lovely to do this sort of full time and whatever as a job and whatever. That it's just something that we do first thing in the morning between set hours until around about 9 a.m. BST before the real world, or my world, if you like, wakes up and we have to get on with other things. But cheers. We'll take a biggie. Colchester's finest biscuit, technically a hobnob, in an Essex Tea mug. Cheers. Oh! Put the tea down, Dave. This is what happens to me in games when I play driving games. We come across a red light and we think, we'll grab a cup of tea, and then it's like, no, not red anymore. Right, what we got here? Nothing too taxing on the rod, but the line is saying hello. It's quite big. A unique flat whiskered catfish. So I know we can catch them all here. Lots of uniques around about here. So that, if you like your fishing planet, clip it, save it. I even show you where we are on the map. That's where we are. If we come out, can we come out a bit more? Can we come out a bit more there? Yeah. We are here on the map, and here is where we're getting all these uniques. Right about there. I was kind of hoping for the really big fish, because apparently there's 200 or 300 pound fish somewhere in this lake. I was thinking they'll be around about here in the big deep bits, But actually, reading up on the actual just Fishing Planet's little blurb about each individual fish, in theory, the way it talks about the fish being in a basin. Unfortunately, there's no real basin here, apart from there's nothing that opens out into the greater sort of water, other than here. Because here's where your river starts, around here like a canal. So I figured here, and it is quite deep to be fair there at the mouth of the river. It does go to about 15 foot, so it's not like it's shallow. But it's definitely where all the uniques seem to be. And like I said, usually I would, consult something that someone like Super Dave, who is absolutely amazing with all the knowledge that he provides on this game for everyone. But I haven't had to today. Every marker. Oh, what we got here? Something's good stuff. Every marker that I've put out is moving my own today, which for me is a really, really big thing, because usually we do rely on other labelled markers and tips and tricks, and I haven't had to today, and I've had a whale of a time. Fish pun, Terrible. Yeah. So I think in a minute we're going to make it really, really dark. Just have 10 minutes of hopefully it doesn't go too dark for you. I just want to see what it would be like at... Well, it's not terribly dark. It's not like he's done anything else, is it? I was wondering if it might go really dark. Even if I turn the lights off, look. I see all stars in the sky and that, but it's not dark, is it? It's not midnight. That is 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd expect fishing in here where there is no light. I know it's Peru, but 1 o'clock in the morning in Peru, I would expect somewhere like this would be pitch black, not as lit up as what it is. Is it a full moon? I don't know. I can't even see the moon. Yeah. Now we've gone ridiculously big, and I know we've gone ridiculously big with this rod, with the 7.0 hook, cap and hook. But that is just to see if there is a monster that's actually there. Go big or go home is what they say, isn't it? Well, we're definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. And my tummy's still bloody going, Christ. So, see what we can get. I don't know why the bell's not ringing, which is making me think it's not very big. There's a ripsaw fish. Another fish is on the hook. So the bigger fish are definitely at night. And they're definitely around here. Sorry, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze up a bit. I'm trying not to. I think we're right. I think it's past. So the lovely wife has to chuck some tissues to work my way just in case it comes back unexpectedly, which they sometimes can, can't they? The do's and don'ts of streaming. Don't sneeze on stream. This is the most ridiculous one that I've heard. There are some really ridiculous ones as well. I mean, don't sneeze. Basically, pretty much is just like don't breathe, innit? You can't go on a stream knowing whether you're going to sneeze or not. That just happens sometimes. It's not deliberate, is it? The do's and don'ts of don't eat on stream as well. And I think it should just be you on stream. Now, don't get me wrong. I suppose if someone's just stuffing their face on stream, that might not be so great. But, you know, people make a living of eating on stream as well, don't they? And showing what's what. So, I don't think there's ever a do and don't. Just what I would say is do be you. That's the thing. I see so many videos about it, and it's just, you know, I know they're trying to be helpful. I know they're trying to be, but for me, it's just like, just number one, just be you. Morning, Johnny. How you doing, buddy? How's things? You're late again. Are you off, buddy? Or are you working late? I'm still on. How you doing? 10 days of holiday, eh? Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoopie-doo, indeed. Well done, bud. So that 15-hour shift the other day, was that the last shift, was it? No, yesterday. Okay. So 10 days, eh? Wow. And what you got in store for those 10 days? Are you more house stuff? I mean, one would be, I would presume. Me, how am I doing? I'm not too bad. Sorry about the no show last night. I did say that there was a very good chance that I wouldn't be. Probably more house stuff and take the kids out a few places quickly. Yeah, I get that. You was too tired anyway, was you? I think we're still in this process where it's still quite warm in the evenings. I mean, it's still going. Honestly, it's like a dinosaur. What's going to happen is the minute I come off stream, I'm going to do a massive fart or something like that. It's going to happen. It's like going to propel me. What time am I on to? To be fair, I'm sort of winding the stream up, if I'm honest. So not much longer, unfortunately. Not much longer. We're drinking our tea. Also, and it's probably a reason why not much longer, because eventually I'll end up in either trap 1 upstairs or trap 2 downstairs, or vice versa. That's what I'll end up in. I need to go and do a telephone interview in 10 minutes, and I will be back. Oh, okay, cool. I hope it's an interesting telephone interview. Cheers. Interview for the paper or the radio or something like that. That's your last bit of work to do before you're off, eh? Well, I hope it goes well. Now, interviewing someone for a job with me. Oh, okay, cool. You interview me. We can work together, buddy. Not sure what I do. Anytime. Do you need a lawyer? My son's looking for a job. Not sure I want him to move to Wales, though. Oh, decent size trophy ripsaw. So lots of trophies here. Look, all the trophies to be had. My YouTube's gone off. Why has my YouTube gone off? I've just noticed that. I know we're finishing up, but Christ. Just in case. I don't want to be rude to anyone, do I? That'd be the last thing I want to do. So we're at £250 worth of fish so far. The whole night's fishing thing has gone quite well, hasn't it? We haven't caught the huge fish that we thought we might catch. Perhaps it isn't in the location where we're at, but I just figured when reading up about it that that's where it would be. Also missing a sinker at the moment. We need a sinker. And I'm so glad I did get up this morning, because I'm not going to lie, I was so tired I nearly went back to bed. I nearly went, do you know what, they'll understand. I'll quickly write a quick tweet out and say, no, I'm too tired. But I've enjoyed myself this morning. I won't lie, I'm tired. But I've enjoyed myself, and it's been nice chatting away to some of you people this morning and meeting new people. It's been good. I say there comes a time that even though I say I stream it every morning from 6 a.m. BST, there was a time where I couldn't sleep past 5 o'clock, and that's where the whole streams sort of started at 6 a.m. BST. And in fact, a lot of the time I was on at 5:30. Even though we said 6 a.m. BST, now we're going the other way a little bit. And originally, when I first started the morning streams, it was like we said 6:30, sort of 7 originally, sort of like Now it's, for a long period of time I was unwell, and the stream at sort of 6 o'clock in the morning become half 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:15 in the morning, which is why I got to meet some lovely American people, because the time zones and stuff for them, or even some of you that are possibly watching now are American that can't sleep in the night and or not nocturnal creatures. It was tough, but you lot were there, and it was absolutely wonderful that I could just wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and just say hi to someone, and then I'd feel like I'm doing something because I'm brightening someone's day first thing in the morning, and that's how these sort of streams really took off, and we rebranded, if you like, into what we do, and have a set sort of schedule which we've built on over the last sort of couple of months with set times for different things, And as I say, I'll repeat them again. On a Monday, we do something called Commuter Monday, which is always a driving game where we take passengers somewhere, and it could be a bus sim, a coach sim, it could be a taxi sim, it could be a train sim. That's where we go on a Monday. On a Tuesday, it's Rods Out Tuesday, always a fishing stream. Most likely this Fishing Planet, amazing game, but we do play other fishing games as well. Wednesdays, what we call Essex Tea Drive Time, where it's always a driving game. Now, that could be a sim game, it could be an open world game, it could be literally anything to do with driving around a car or a truck, something like that. Thursdays are tea time and tea time, where Essex Tea is on the tea. Yes, we drink our tea whilst whacking a few golf balls around. Just recently, we usually do PGA 2K25, but just recently I've been back into EA Sports' PGA Tour, a game that I didn't get on really well with initially, but having played PGA Tour 2K25, where I've learnt the fact that you actually have to level up your golfer to be any good at it, so don't expect to be really good straight away. Just always see that there is progression if you keep going at it. So we did the same approach with EA's PGA Tour Golf, and I feel that we're getting that way as well with that. The only thing with EA games, I've noticed this, not with FC football game. Not that I've actually played it that much over the last two seasons, but FIFA's FIFA, isn't it? If you like. The difference between the leveling up levels of play are huge. I've noticed that with Madden particularly. Anyone who's played EA Madden, there's a huge difference between playing on, say, I don't know what the beginner level is or whatever. That's it. It's really easy, but you just go up one notch to pro, and it's like, wow, it's hard. It misses what FIFA has, which FIFA has a semi-pro in between. Now, for me, I can go all the way through to professional and even play legendary on FIFA, but that's because I've played football games over the years, and even though I haven't played much of FC the last year and a bit, I can still pretty much pick up on world class and then move myself to legendary quite quickly. Madden, on the other hand, I'm like too good for beginner, not good enough for pro. Where's the semi-pro? Where's that bit that's in between on the other games? It annoys me a little bit. There should be another bit in between, but there isn't. And that's kind of frustrating. And I find PGA Tour golf a bit like that on EA Sports side of things. There's no in between. There's either it's really easy, or you go out to pro where I try to play at, and it's quite hard. There's no in between. It's frustrating because there's no in between. And then on Friday, we do what we're doing today, the Essex Tea Fishing Society. Again, another fishing game, but definitely Fishing Planet. And then Saturday, the Great Essex Tea Adventure. Always an adventure game. Something a little bit more, get your pulses racing, tiny bit. I don't want to do too much because the whole idea of these streams in the morning are more of a relaxing sort of stream. So if we do play something with an adventure, it might be something you explore. Oh, we've got night. We've got night. I knew it would eventually. 2 a.m. and it goes pitch black. Okay. Which means I've got to hang on for 5 minutes now. So I thought that was it. And then on Sunday, it is easy like Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning, but it's a free choice. I do apologise. You're going to get some ads. I've stopped them as much as I could throughout. Apologies, but I will be back in 30 seconds from around about now. Yeah, some people can hear me while the ads are here there. Because if you subscribe, to those that have subscribed, you'll be able to see me right now. No problem. Because that's a perk on the subscription, isn't it? You don't get any ads. The other perk at the moment, I think, is if you're new to subscription, although the lovely Keris, who used a paid subscription because she thought, because obviously there's the Prime subscription, which everyone gets a Prime sub. So if you subscribe to Prime, you get something which is a free sub, which you should give to one of your favourite streamers. Not necessarily to myself, but you should. If you like Twitch, you should give it away because it will help them grow. I always say give it to a smaller stream of sorts because they'll appreciate more, and you'll get to know them that side of things as well, and you'll see them grow. With your subscription, you can see it get invested, whether it be a new game or a new bit of kit, a bit of lighting, or something like that. It really does help channels and stuff like that. So, anyone that's got a Prime sub, that price, give it to someone of a smaller nature. Honestly, they'll appreciate it more. I promise you. But that's just me. Do what you like with it. Honestly, I don't shout out Primes. It's just something that we were just talking about. So the lovely Keris. There's a new thing out on Twitch at the moment. If you subscribe, you get 2 free months of Audible, but it's only available to new customers. Which is annoying because you think, oh, I could get 2 free months. I like Audible. 2 free months saves me £7, 14 quid. I'll pay £5, 14 months. Not too bad, is it? You're saving a tenner, 11 quid or whatever. Doesn't work like that though. It's really, really annoying. My wife says that they could do without upgrading their app as well. It's quite abysmal. Obviously, my wife subscribes to Audible, so whilst it's good value for what you do on it, the app itself is quite abysmal to navigate and stuff. The only problem that my wife finds, well, the biggest problem that my wife finds, there are other little nitpicks and stuff like that. The books, when you read a book, you'd like to know the book order, so you can write a series of books, and it doesn't always tell you. The app should highlight it. That you want to look at this one, maybe you should look at that one first because that's book number 1 in the series. It should do something like that, and it doesn't. Ease of use is not the best. And if you're a Reddit user, which I'm not, because I don't know, is there a thing to do with Reddit? I find Reddit like a cult. Now, it's like an enclosed group for me. I've tried to go on Reddit, whether it's because I'm in my 40s and I'm new to it and I have no idea what I'm doing. But whenever I join something, it's like you're not allowed to reply, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. And I think, oh, okay, fair enough. I'll write my own. No, you're not experienced enough to write your own. What the fuck is that about? If I wanted to write my own thing on Reddit and see what someone thought or whatever, I'm not experienced enough. Well, if it won't let me post, won't let me do this, I'm not allowed to interact with people, I'm not allowed to do this, where the fuck am I going wrong? Obviously, I'm doing something majorly wrong. I get that. And maybe there's different things that that say, oh, you're only allowed to do this once you've done this and that. And there happen to be the groups that I'm going into. It's quite possible. But it doesn't, to me, Reddit doesn't seem to be the most user friendly sort of. It's sort of replaced. It replaced forums, didn't it? To a degree, Reddit. I find Reddit very much like forums, where there's like a big ocean out there. But you're only allowed to be in the most tiniest little pool to start off with. You can read loads. You can read loads. And maybe you don't get as much hate as other things. Maybe. I don't know. But I find it like a drop in the ocean. You're only allowed to be in that bit, not the rest of it. It's for me, it's just, I don't know. I'm not knocking it. Just, it's probably to do with the fact that I'm in my 40s and I don't quite know what I'm doing and I'm trying new things and not really getting on with it. Yeah, probably need a nice tutorial. This is how it works. Do this, do that. I don't know. Whereas X, some people might be the same about X. I don't know. I'm not a big lover of X at the moment. The only reason I'm on X or Twitter is because I've been there pretty much from the start of Twitter. I was someone that used to use, anyone knows, Windows Live Spaces. I used that a lot. When they used to have a blog to do with the fact when I first, when my world turned right upside down, was working away, and something went wrong in the spine, if you like, and turned my world upside down. Didn't even know if we would walk again. That sort of stuff. And then 4 or 5 spinal operations followed, and a lot of metal work, a lot of hard years, a lot of getting the head around it all. And Windows Live Spaces was a good tool at the time. Blogging about it all, writing, meeting people. Some people I still talk to today from Live Spaces, which is an amazing thing. But yeah, I also got published in magazines as well, some of the stuff. But Live Spaces obviously moved on to something else. I'm not quite sure what it moved on to. But Twitter was there at the same time. It just sort of coming out as Live Spaces was finishing. And Twitter was like microblogging, wasn't it? And it was a forum, and it was lovely. It was a lovely space, but now it's just full of politics and shit, and everyone's shitting on each other. And it's just annoying, isn't it? That I know there's a degree, there's a minefield of bots out there on the likes of X, but I generally feel that I also know people that I've spoke to and followed their accounts for years and watched their whole demeanour change because they believe what is being sprouted out there. I'm not someone that is going to hate on someone or whatever, or look at someone in envious eyes and hate them for it. I'm not going to shit on their post because it's professional, or whatever. I'm not going to shit on their post because I feel that I'm going to get extra views and stuff like that. The negativity that is on there at the moment is through the roof. And yes, a lot of it is bots that push you into that way of thinking, but there are just as many people on there that are that way in thinking at the moment. That everything's all doom and gloom, everything's this, and there's no positivity. You talk about a game that you're liking, for example, it'll get shat on very quickly. No positive, no. Well, if I don't, do I really need to write about that? People just seem to write and then just fuck off, or just to want to have an argument for the sake of having an argument on. You're not allowed. You're not allowed an opinion on something or whatever. I don't mind an opinion. I don't mind someone saying, but make it constructive or something like that. Don't shit on something just because you see someone have enjoyment. It's wrong. It's wrong, and you wouldn't want it done to you. So that sort of thing that annoys me about X. It really does, and I've seen the good and the bad of sort of Twitter, and we're certainly in a massive sort of bad phase, which is a shame because I'm not Elon Musk's fan at all, or because I can't stand the bloke and I can't stand what he stands for. But he has made X better in certain ways, but just it's all algorithms now, and the algorithms as a whole, and this includes Facebook, Threads to a degree as well. Although I find Threads a little bit different, although Threads is starting to go that way. The only one that doesn't is Blue Sky at the moment, because they seem to do something a bit different. But Blue Sky lose a different sort of formula, similar to Mastodon, and I can't get on with Mastodon. I tried Mastodon. This whole thing, you just don't meet anyone on Mastodon, so you've got your same handful of people, and that's it. Blue Sky's a little bit better with that sort of side of things, and it doesn't penalise you for writing something positive or anything like that. I find if I write something positive on Twitter, which a lot of the time I do, no one sees you on X anymore. Even if you were to pay, I've had a thing where I've paid for a month before just to see, I'll chuck $5.99 in there, see it's half price, or $4.99. See what I do for a month, see if it increases my engagement. It did not increase anything, because I'm not positive. I'm positive. I'm not negative. I don't have a go at things. I don't rant at things, And if I rant like I am now, it's of that sort of nature, not in the sense that I'm ranting at someone to bring them down or have a go at someone or tell them this is wrong. I'm not someone in life that's going to tell you what to do. You do what you want to do because it makes you happy, or whatever, for whatever reason. Political side of things. If we ever talk politics or whatever, I'm never going to tell you this is what you should do. I always say with politics, just do your research. Don't listen to the sound bites, what people want you to. There are good and bad with all parties out there, whether that just be UK or American as well. There's good and bad with everything. Just find out what's right for you. Do your research properly. Don't listen to the sound bites, because you must have gone to school or whatever and learned about propaganda. And propaganda is propaganda, and it happens to today in everyday walk of life. What you're watching on TV, they're showing you what they want you to see, and they're pushing what they want you to see in front of you on newspapers and stuff like that to try and get you to think that way of life. Just do the research yourself, find out. It doesn't take long to work out and go, okay, I agree with that, but okay, maybe not that, and that. So, and then just figure it out yourself. I'm never going to be one to. I do think the whole system as a whole, if you like, globally, needs a massive change, but not into maybe certain directions that the media want to seem to. Well, if you're going to change it, we'll push you there. Nah. Quite happy with looking after people and trusting people and thinking the best of people and stuff like that. Yes, you always get idiots. Yes, you'll always get people from all walks of life that prey on people and do all sorts of things. Where's that beeping? Where's that beeping? We'll pick this fish up. Wouldn't it be great if it was a huge fish? Wouldn't it be great? What we got here? I liken it a little bit to, like, for example, everyone has this, don't they? Houses that need to be built. And of course houses need to be built because, there's just not enough of them. And that's fine. And there are plenty of green spaces around there. But everyone says the same thing. Oh, we need to do houses, but I don't want them built here where I live. Why not? What's so special about you and your area that means that you've got to push it onto someone else's area? Whilst it's annoying, don't get me wrong, you don't need to do masses and masses building. A little bit here, a little bit there, just dot it around and whatever, and that'll be enough, wouldn't it? And what they need to do is regenerate areas. That's where when industrial areas aren't in use anymore and stuff like that, and they're not so quick to regenerate those areas. They seem to big open lands and stuff. I always say in industrial areas and stuff like that because the transport links are there. Whereas when you're going from a green sort of site, you've got to put more roads, more infrastructure in an area that doesn't actually have it. Or if they do have it, they would never cope with another 1,000 homes or whatever. That'd be my only thing. But I think we're gonna have to call it here, aren't we? We are 10 to 10. Look at that. Look at that. 10 to 10. I've managed to go a lot longer than I thought I would today. A lot longer, but we've got to say goodbye at some point, haven't we? Can't keep on all day, can we? That's the thing. That's the truth. Also, my tummy is just rumbling like mad, honestly. And eventually, I think something's going to burst out of me in a minute. The way it's going, it'll be like aliens or something like that. You know, either that or I'm going to eventually move, and there's going to be a huge sound that comes out that I don't really want you hearing on stream. So, on that note, I will be back tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. BST. That is the plan. We will be doing the Great Essex Tea adventure. I'm not sure on what. Maybe Wildlands. Might continue on Wildlands. I've got all these games sort of like lining up because I've missed certain streams, and Saturday seems to be one that I've missed a few times actually. So we really have got to crack on with stuff. I've even got Madden to play. Where do I fit Madden in? Because it doesn't actually fit in on any day of the week except for Friday. But except I'm not so great on Friday. I'm not so great at Madden. So it's like if I put it on easy, I'll win too easy. Put it on pro, I'll suck. But maybe I need to suck and just show that I suck, and eventually maybe I'll improve. Who knows? Right. All that's left for me to say is have a wonderful, wonderful day. Make good choices. Should we push her on to someone else? Would you like to raid someone? Shall we raid someone? We'll raid someone. There's a lovely person called 2A Cody who is fishing right now. He's got 11 views. We could double his view account, couldn't we? Double his view account. We shall have a look-see. So those that are viewing on YouTube, obviously I'm closing the stream. Johnny's back as I'm shutting off. I'm about to raid someone, Johnny. I'm pushing my way on. How did the interview go? I hope it went all right. Obviously you're quite sod's law, I know. But we are raiding someone. We are 10 o'clock, buddy. We're at 10 o'clock. It's way beyond my time of day. Yeah. We've got to move on. Oh my God, it's come out in front. Get ready for September. What? I don't even know what September. I'm so out of sync with streams and stuff like that. What we do. Okay, it's raining here. I have to game all day. Well, yes. Right, stream manager, loading stream manager. Do you know what? That's one of the things that I would love it to be raining all day here too, buddy. But we've got blue skies again, and it's lots of sunshine at the moment. All right, let's have a quick look and see who's there. Who knows? It could be someone that I follow. Could be as well. But I have 2A Gaming Chill, Discord, Lurk, Friday Fish, Road to Level 18. Road to Level 18, eh? That could be quite interesting for people. Maybe you can give them some tips and tricks. Kessie Gaming. A few people just keep fishing with Nut Gravy. With Nut Gravy? Oh, that's their name, Nut Gravy. FP, Fishing Planet. Well, it made me chuckle. Nut Gravy. Okay, fair enough. Right. We are going to go to Kessie Gaming because Nut Gravy is not a nice picture for the mind's eye, to be fair, is it? To be fair, it's not, is it? It made me chuckle, but let's start stream preview. view of raiding someone. Let's raid. They are English, but that's not a bad thing, is it? No. Let's start the raid. Let's start the raid. I wish you all the best. Sorry, what I said to they work at Toby Caro with the nut gravy. Oh my god. Dying, honestly. Right, starting the raid. Wish you all the best. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Show them some love. Catch you later. Raiding now. 10 viewers. Those are watching on YouTube. My time has come to finish the stream. We shall catch you later. Wishing you all the best. Cheerio.